right, thank you so much for tuning into our channel. Dr. Kehinde Elishas speaking here, founder of FNP Certification Academy, founder of Nursetonursecoach, and founder of Confident Prescriber. So I just came here to tell a little story about myself and how I got it started, because a lot of students, have asked about it. So first is, this is nature for me. This is my passion. As a kid, I went from neighborhood to neighborhood. I would grab kids and start teaching them stuff. And just to clarify, I struggled as a kid in elementary school. If anything, I was actually one of the kids. Let me say we have 40 students in the class. My position is like 38. You know what I mean? So that's how bad I was. Education was never relevant. I didn't really know the significance of studying, or I didn't know how to study until I actually got to high school. So you can imagine I struggled through my elementary school a lot. So that means I had to come up with a lot of ways to actually remember things. And that is what, that is still the way I learned till today. And that is what people found valuable. And that's why they are purchasing our review, because they love the way I teach them so that they can remember it. And that is exactly what I'm selling. It's not like students are not smart coming to me. They're very smart. They're very intelligent. They have their masters. They have their doctorate. But retention is the problem when you turn 40, when you turn 50, or when you turn 60, right? So a lot of my students are in that age group, and they come to me and boom, they just get it. Over time, I developed that technique on how to teach for retention. I just don't teach just to teach and move on. I make sure you teach, you take something with you every time you come to my class. But then getting back to the story, so I love to teach. Yeah, passion is there. In my college also, when I came to University of South Carolina from Nigeria, I worked with a professor, Dr. Kruger. I was one of the top students in my chemistry class. It's called Chemistry of Life, sorry. Chemistry of Life for nurse. It's a pre-nursing requirement at University of South Carolina, upstate. Very, very fantastic nursing program. I have no regrets going there. They actually mixed us with medical students. So guess what? The anatomy was taken with medical students, physiology was taken with medical students, even chemistry was taken with, medical students. So that means they have a high expectation for us as well as nurses. So I never took it for granted. So it was a lot of studying, dissecting cats, and so on and so forth. So thank you, University of South Carolina, upstate. It used to be called Spartanburg. It's a little town like that. So anyway, I was a supplementary instructor for chemistry because a lot of students struggled with it. I bought this book at the time. It's called Chemistry for Dummies. And I would just never forget. I usually carry that book around. People used to laugh at me, and we just joke around with it and stuff like that. And when I finally got into nursing school, okay, because those were pre-nursing courses, I realized I carry the same strength the passion, gather my friends together, like Shanita Thompson and a few of them. We gather in my little space, and we studied med-surg. Med-surg was one of the toughest courses. I'm the type that just like to face my challenges. I don't walk away from them. I look for ways to learn. I come up with skills and techniques on how to remember cardiovascular system. I remember it was my best system at the time. And then when we got to mental health also, I came up with how to remember the ego defense mechanisms, and they were also thrilled that, wow, how did you know all that? But I just tend to connect with things at that level because nothing ever fell on my lap. When it comes to academics, I have to study. So I feel students where they hurt. Does it make sense? I feel them. I know what they go through because I've been there before. I am never like, okay, just go to class, go ahead and get a straight A. No, I have to work for every grade that I earned. So because of that, I developed a passion to also help other people because I know how it feels to be the last person in the class. So I want to encourage every mother out there today, if you have your kid that is not doing so well, please don't give up on them. They have not know this. They don't know this. They might not know this. I mean, you may get them checked out, but they might not know the significance of education yet, and they're going to outgrow it, and eventually it's all going to come together. So every kid is always at different levels. So fast forward, during the pandemic, it was crazy. Students were struggling. I was too, because I was trying to take these boards and take that boards, and I looked everywhere, and there was barely any good review out there. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but it just didn't work for me. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way. There is got to be a better way. So what I did was I went ahead and, started a group just like I did, just the same. I just carried the same way forward. The way I was teaching in my little community in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. and then the way I taught my students, my friends at University of South Carolina Upstate, and I was a resident advisor as well, the way I carried those students under my wings and mentor them. So that all kind of like came through for me. And the leadership experience at University of South Carolina is, I can tell you right now, they're not telling me to do this video. It's on point, okay? All those training finally came to become something really valuable. You know what I mean? I was a president for International Club, SGA senator, resident advisor. So think of it. I was involved in anything in school. And to top it all, I was actually the best female student of the year in 2007. So those skills, I was able to put it all together, tap into it and say, I can actually help some people here, So I stepped out in faith and, just started my own YouTube channel, started my own Facebook group. Actually, my husband created my Facebook for me. I don't know how to create a business channel. And I think it was really just amazing how God has taken me so far. I didn't know what was going to be. I was still working. I worked as a nurse. During the pandemic, I took a few assignments. I was right on COVID patients' phase. I went there, stepped out in faith, and took care of them. And I'm so proud that I did, because I can look back and say, yes, I know I did. I made a difference there as well. So after being a nurse for almost over 20 years now, I just now found my new path and I embrace it. I love it. The fact that I can help people, the fact that I can guide people and support them and they can be on another level is just everything to me. And I pray that, those of you that are out there struggling to pass your exam, I pray that God is going to give you that clarity of thought to do well on your tests. I pray that whatever issue that you're going through that is hindering you from stepping forward, God is going to take care of it. But you have to believe, especially as we step into 2025. I look forward to everyone succeeding. And surprisingly, we have 99.9% pass rate. That means almost all students that come through us actually pass their board exam. And the fact that I can actually connect nationally and internationally, and that we can support as many students as possible. I'm grateful for the internet as well. So internet stuff is good and it's got its bad too, right? So that is my story in a nutshell. If you want to hear more, just reach out, nursetonursecoach@gmail.com, or visit www.npcertificationacademy.com. And you can also take a look at a lot of our series of videos to see if our teaching style works for you. And if you're a director of a school or something and you want to tell us, you want to ask me to come teach psychopharmacology, med-surg, any subject, we're going to show up. All right. So we currently actually take care of some schools, and they came from a low pass rate and they are now at a high pass rate. So I give glory to God. I'm not praising myself for that, because who am I without God? Have a wonderful day, everybody. And I look forward to definitely connecting with everybody. And again, I can't even step away without thanking my family. Forward to going to another level next year, especially with a lot of books being published already. And we're going to start putting them out for sale on January 5th. We have flashcards ready. The purple book I redid it all over again to simplify it. You won't get everything in that book, but at least it's going to be a little guide. It's better than nothing. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed my story. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think. So there's one more thing that we have to do here. It is the website. So if you want to book for a review, where do you book? Home is right here. Home and office, actually, as a matter of fact. What does that mean? You want to connect with us on Zoom, you click on here, home and office. You come right here. All right. You click on connect via Zoom every Fridays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'll be right on there. If I'm not there, call me up. That's my office hour. Okay. So this is the home page. These are the things that we do right here. We do pop-up book, ANA study guide. 5th edition has been integrated. It just came out. And also we have our own pop-up book that we use, the Academy, and we have slides. And that you will get a lot more of that later. We have 99.9% pass rate there. And what do we have under PMHNP? Schedule and syllabus is right here. Exam content outline is right here. Expert classes, diagnosis, mastery, psychopharmacology, critical thinking skills, whatever you want is all in here. And we also offer CMEs and CEU classes. We have the same thing for FNP, AGNP, AGACNP, NCLEX, and other certifications in nursing, books and study guides. And our book that just came is right here, the Ultimate Purple Book. I hope you like it. So just come through here and come to the website, check it out, see if you like it. Once you sign up and we get you in, we're going to put you in a place called the Canvas. Canvas is a place that we keep our courses, and it's a pretty organized review. In my opinion, it's not easy organizing reviews like that, but we do our best to ensure that you get the best. All right. Speaking is Dr. Kehinde Elishas, founder of FNP Certification Academy. To reach us, our contact is right here on the homepage under www.npcertificationacademy 347-901-6037 or info@npcertificationacademy.com. Most importantly, don't forget to join the group so you can network and get the first updates for first questions to answer or know what is going on. We're going to be planning a lot of things coming up in 2025, so don't be out of the loop. Got to stay connected. And these are the courses. Scroll to the bottom, navigate to this website, check out our teaching style and see if you like it. All right. God bless. Have a wonderful day.